Steve Winwood, roll with it. It's 819, 98.7 WFGR. Andy O, Dave Cackley. How about laying a little traffic on us quick, fast, and in a hurry?
Right, not looking too bad on most of your major roadways. Ford 131, I-96, M6, moderate to heavy traffic flows continuing. We do have a couple of accidents in the cleanup stages in Granville, Omaha at Wilson, also 28th at Wilson. Those should just about be out of your way. US 31, Holland to Muskegon, no reported problems. That's traffic on 98.7 WFGR.
All right, it is 819 still. Andy O, Dave Cackley, and we've got Tanya Horan over here. Tanya, hello. Good morning. Nice to see you today.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Now, initially the email came in to me and it said, hey, the intersection is doing something special with Mega 80s on Friday night, which we have figured out is tomorrow night.
Yes.
There was some debate among the three of us.
Was Friday night tomorrow? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, apparently I just do weeks on a different time schedule.
Good for you. Hey, we're, whatever it takes, Dave does all kinds of things on a different schedule.
We don't need to get into that right now.
Of course not. But let's talk a little bit about specifically what's going on. This is involving Susan G. Komen.
Correct. There are events going on for the entire month of February for Experience Pink, and the intersection decided that they wanted to jump on the bandwagon and just pink it out and have a great time Friday night. So you can purchase tickets at theintersection.com. They're $13, and $3 comes back to Komen.
Oh, nice.
You certainly can still do the $10 ticket to go to the Mega 80s night, but then you're not saving the boobs.
Yeah, exactly. We have boobs to save.
She gets right down to business.
Right? Yeah, boom.
For $3, you can make an impact.
There you go.
Now, the intersection, have you ever been to a Mega 80 show?
I've not. I've heard amazing things about their Mega 80s show.
Are you going to go tomorrow?
I am planning on going.
You're going to have the
awesome.
time of your life.
It's
and you know
so
what?
Cool.
To up ticket for $3.
Yeah, it's
look.
Nothing.
Don't be a cheapskate. If you're thinking about going to this tomorrow night, don't go cheap and go. No, I just want to pay $10.
Yeah.
For $3 to
for
help this
$3,
kind of
about $150 can save a woman's life by getting her a mammogram. So if you think about it, the intersection can really save a lot of lives as well as have a great time.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. So there's other events going on around town too that help benefit the same thing.
Absolutely. The roller derby girls have an event going on Saturday evening.
I think we're going to talk to them tomorrow.
Yep.
That's right.
So they're going pink as well. And there's certainly things the entire month long, and you can go to Experience GR on the website and go to Experience Pink, and all of the events from hotels and things going on at One Trick Pony. I mean, there's stuff all over town. So if you want to come downtown, whether you have a date, you don't have a date, just come on down. There are tons of things going on.
She had a nice plug in there for Lisa Verhill, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
One Trick Pony.
Very good.
We know all the key players in town. We're kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, right. So there's all these events, and it all goes back to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Now, let's say somebody's out there that, let's face it, lives under a rock and is not not familiar with what the work Susan G. Komen does and how it started. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. We've been in town. This is our Sweet 16 year.
Wow.
So we've been in the West Michigan area for 16 years. So it's really been exciting to see all that has been done to save lives in our own community. For our office, 75% of everything we raise local stays local and gets granted back locally into the community. So when a woman calls our office, if she needs to have a mammogram, I can send her to St. Mary's or Spectrum, and I can send her to places like Muskegon Family Care or Hackley Care Center to get help that she needs. So those funds stay local to help the people right in your own backyard. So you don't have to guess where those funds are going to, which is an amazing thing and really sets us apart rather than other organizations.
Yeah.
And then 25% goes to National for Research. And we're pretty blessed here in West Michigan because Van Andel Research Institute is one of the institutes that are looking to save lives, and they have breast cancer researchers there.
That's pretty incredible. Now, when these women contact you, is it usually at a stage where something can be done, or is it at a stage where you should have called 6 months ago?
You know, we get all different types of phone calls. A lot of people say, I found a lump, or I have a history of having breast cancer in my family, and I haven't been able to afford to get my mammogram. I know I should have done it. Can you tell me where I can go to get help?
Yeah.
And so therefore we're able to send them to go get some assistance. Certainly early detection is what saves lives. So even if you're not sure, call our office. We'll make sure you get the help you need so you can catch it early on.
Yeah.
So what is the age range, would you say, that women really need to start being aware of this?
So Well, at all ages, honestly, because you want to make sure that you're making healthy lifestyle choices before you're supposed to start having your mammograms, which is at the age of 40.
Okay.
All right. So with these mammograms and all this other kind of stuff going on, what is usually the woman's first? How do they first notice the lump? I mean, I'm not trying to be a pervert or anything. What I'd like you to talk about is preventative, and how do women go about checking out themselves to figure out if there's something there that they need to be aware of.
It's a great question. Susan G. Komen and the American Cancer Society and a number of other organizations used to talk about doing self-breast exams. And those are really important to do, but we've really changed what we're saying. What we're saying now to women is to know you're normal. So if you're looking in the mirror every day and something looks abnormal, it's not being... like you said, being a pervert or anything, you should know what your body looks like.
Yeah.
So you should know if one breast is bigger than the other, or there's a problem with something, or you feel like something just doesn't feel right. Then go talk to your doctor, because you know you're normal and you know your body better than anyone else.
Yeah.
So whether you find a lump or not, if you don't feel like something's right, you're the best advocate for yourself.
Absolutely. Now, let me ask you this question, and this is a tough one sometimes. Are you a survivor?
I am not a
You're
survivor.
not. Well, that's good news. I mean, but
Yeah.
so often people in your role have lived this whole thing through,
Right.
and now that they've turned their lives into doing it to help others.
Exactly.
That's kind of
Our
what
new
I was shooting
executive
for
director
there.
is a breast cancer survivor, and so each and every day I know that it's even more important to her because it's personal.
Yeah.
Right.
But for so many of us that are on staff, we know a loved one or have had a loved one whose lives have been touched. When you look at numbers like 1 in 8 women are diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime, how many of us know 8 women?
Exactly.
That's pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone that doesn't have 8 friends that they know that could have the information to them about making healthier lifestyle choices and knowing they're normal early on.
Right.
Everyone needs that info.
Right.
Absolutely. Well, Tanya, it sounds like a busy weekend, and it's all going to be kicked off tomorrow night at the intersection. Again, anybody that wants to go cheap and save $3 over a cause like this.
I can't. That's head scratching.
Yeah,
$13. It's cheap. You still get a great show,
Great
and
show.
you're
You're
helping
going to have
out
a great
obviously a
time
great
and
cause.
make an impact for your own neighbor.
Yeah.
How can you get better than that?
Very good. Now, do you want to give a plug to anything for Susan G. Komen?
Sure. For Susan G. Komen, you can go to KomenWestMichigan.org.
Komen, correct?
Komen, and then West Michigan, all spelled out.
Okay.
And you can go to our website and see all the event listings there, as well as on the Experience GR website. But also on our website, you can look at who's getting our granting dollars and how you can get involved with other events throughout the year.
So it's a wide open book.
It's a wide open book. There's no reason to not get involved and help save lives.
Perfect. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you so
Tanya,
much
for coming
for
in.
having me.
And you know what? Keep us in mind down the line. If you got something else you want to get the word
I
out
absolutely
about.
will do so. You gentlemen have been great.
Well,
Thank you very much.
we don't get that often.
Yeah, I know.
So thank you very much.
Well, then happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you, Tanya, from Susan G.
right.
Komen.